Lynn Durham, and I work with Georgia Tech in the president's office there. I've been there since about 1995. I found out when I was about 36 that I had thyroid cancer and had treatment for that, and then about 5 years later discovered that I had breast cancer. So I have had cancer twice. Both were found very early, which I'm very fortunate, and had radiation for both the different forms of radiation. Never have been through chemotherapy, thankfully, but have had 2 forms of radiation, and it's been 6 years since my breast cancer, so all is clear. I, to be honest, didn't really classify myself as a survivor because both of my cancers were found very early, and so I felt that survivor was a term for someone who really had been near death or had had a harder time with it, I guess, than I classified it in my mind. So I really didn't consider myself a survivor for a long time, and then once I really understood what survivorship is and really the ways I need to view myself and my health and my family and their emotional health after what we've all been through because of my cancer, it really made me understand that I am a survivor, and I can embrace that term, and I can also try to educate myself as I go forward about all the different aspects of survivorship that I need to know. I think so many people are in the same boat that I was, that you know you need information, but you really don't know where to get it, and I'm a person that hates to ask more from someone, from my doctor. I know she's busy, I know she has lots of patients. I hated to monopolize her time with all my questions, and so I feel like if people, caregivers and physicians especially, can just give the basics of information to say, you can go here to find out more. This is to invite that education, that curiosity, that, you know, just to help them understand how they can help themselves. I think that's huge because, you know, I know that the doctors are busy. I know that, you know, my caretakers, they were taking care of me. They didn't know about cancer. They just were taking care of me because they loved me. So to be able to find information and resources and people who know more is, I think, huge. And I think there's some cancer survivors out there who won't ask for that. And not to put it all as a woman or a mother thing, but I know as a mother of small children, I mean, just to understand how I emotionally was handling the fact that I had cancer, the fact that I needed long-term vision and treatment of that my children, they were small. How did they understand it? How did they process that their mom has cancer? And those weren't resources I knew how to find. I'm a very structured person, so I would have loved to have even doesn't have to be a spreadsheet, but that's probably something I would enjoy, but you know, just some way to say, okay, these are the checkpoints. These are the things that you should be cognizant of. You know, you've had breast cancer. These are the medicines, the drugs you've been exposed to treat that, and these are some of the side effects you can look for. There's so many things that I think there's no way you would know, and I would love to have just people to be able to have that basic information. These are the basics that you should check on. I think most people are not going to the doctor yearly for their wellness visits. I'm sure there are some, but especially after cancer, you need to go and you need to make sure you're seeing those doctors. I see an endocrinologist, an oncologist, a OBGYN, you know, all those, a breast specialist yearly, because I need to just, for peace of mind, that goes back to the mental state, but also just physically, I am still the mother of 2, you know, teenagers. I need to know that I'm healthy so I can give them what they need. So I think any kind of resource or any kind of information that can help people understand this is your path forward after having cancer. This is your path forward. You need to stay on this path and understand where you are.